What's up guys, it's Mike with Shallow Reefing coming back at you with another video, and today I have an Innovative Marine Hydrofill 15-gallon ATO reservoir. Now Innovative Marine sent this to me because there is that blemish on my 200-gallon Innovative Marine EXT tank, so they said, hey, well, let's give you this to kind of cover for some of the damage that was on the tank. Not really damage, but just imperfection. So I know this is technically for free, but I definitely paid for it because I'd rather have a nice pristine tank as opposed to having that little warp or blemish on it. So I'm going to get into opening this, and before we do this unboxing, I want to say that they already told me that there is a slight imperfection on this one, and it was Hydrofill that someone sent back because there was an imperfection on it. So let's get into the unboxing and we'll see what this looks like. So as you can see, it was a box inside a box. Now my wife found this on top of the trash can outside. I had no idea why UPS wanted to put this on top of the trash can, and it is kind of heavier than I'd expect, but I mean, I guess it is completely glass, so that does mean it's gonna be at least as heavy as a 20-gallon aquarium empty. So I have to give my wife a shout out for carrying this in and not throwing it away, and definitely knowing that that is something that needs to be brought into me. Alright, so as you can see, nicely packaged again. I think Innovative Marine does a really good job with packaging everything that they have. I mean, it was a box inside a box with styrofoam on the outer box, styrofoam on the inside box, and it's wrapped with your plastic wrap. So let's cut into this and see what it looks like. Alright, so let's get into the features of the Hydrofill. Now as you can see on the left hand side, it says it's 12.2 inches wide, 18.2 inches front to back, and 23 inches tall. So if your stand can fit something that's 2 feet tall, you'll be able to use this. Now as far as the features go, we'll move down and you can kind of see how there is a little foam floaty down on the right hand side. Now this floaty, whenever it gets, low, it will kind of drop down in the water, and you can have it raise up when you fill it up with your fresh water. Now, as far as moving to the freshwater section, how do you get your fresh water in here? Well, this. You have a drawer that you can just pull out and drop your fresh water in. Now, there is a little rubber stopper here that you have, and then you kind of see there's a little back part right there. And this is where the water kind of just flows down into it. This is really helpful if you got a 5-gallon jug or something like that. Now when you close it, you'll notice it doesn't seem to be flush in the back. Well, that is because you'll see that there's a little opening here. There's rails that it rides on the sides, and then there's an opening. That is where your auto top off goes in and out. So you'll have your lines to it right there. So here are the dimensions of it. Interesting. This says 12.01 inches and the box says 12.2 inches. And then it says 18.2 on the box, but here it says 17.99, and it says 23.03, while the other one is 23 even. Interesting. I might do some measurements on it. So we have 12 inches on the dot. Interesting. And here we are just shy of 18 inches. And here we are definitely shy of 23 inches. We're just a little bit more than 22 3/4 inches. Interesting. Some of you may be asking, will this fit under an 18-inch wide tank? Well, no, because the door will not close. However, you did turn it sideways, and you had a secondary door on this side. You could probably turn it sideways, but 15 gallons in this dimension is just overkill for a 75-gallon tank. Now I'm not sure why there are different dimensions, but I mean, I don't think it really matters. It still holds 15 gallons and that's all you're really looking for. It's just kind of weird for the marketing, I guess. But that is my unboxing and initial impressions of the Hydrofill 15 reservoir. Now, I think it's pretty great. Is it $200 great? Well, if you want the interior of the tank to match the aesthetic of the exterior, then yeah, I think you probably want to go and buy one because it looks really, really good. And it's a nice little nifty feature if you are hauling buckets and you can just kind of drop the water in there. So I will probably do an update on this and give you my impressions when it's in use with the 200 gallon tank and see how much 15 gallons lasts. I know 10 gallons last more than a week on my 80, so I'm guessing 15 gallons will last about a week for my 200. So I will let you guys know. Until next time, I will see you guys later.